Welcome to the Parable of the Pipes video demonstration series. The Parable of the Pipes video series provides valuable lessons about successful venturing. What does it take to start, operate, and grow a successful venture? What does it take to lead one? What does it take to contribute to its success? Successful venturing may seem to you to be very complex. It's really not. The essentials are simple. It's ignorance of the essentials that make things hard to understand. Lack of knowledge undermines progress. Inside the venture, it creates variability in work results that lead to waste. It increases risk due to unnecessary excesses. Outside the venture, unevenness in product quality or service delivery undermines the venture's reputation. The Parable of the Pipes demonstrations present and underscore the essentials of successful venturing. The audio and video content of the Parable of the Pipes demonstrations are deep talk, like Maya Angelou's poems. On the face of it, the demonstrations are simple, but you'll appreciate the storyline. However, each demonstration has themes underlying the story, which suggests what founders should consider to build successful ventures. When you dive deeper into the stories and really explore their meaning for your situation, that's really when you'll find what is necessary to make your venture successful. Welcome to the third video demonstration in the Parable of the Pipes video series. The Parable of the Pipes provides valuable lessons about successful venturing. What does it take to start, operate, and grow a successful venture? What does it take to lead one? What does it take to contribute to its success? Do you remember this video clip from the Money Machine video demonstration?
Once I find today's target, I have to aim my pipe at the target and tilt the pipe just right. If I aim and tilt just right, the nickel will slide down and out to within easy reach of the customer. Convenient to buy. Well, I guess I have to tilt this a little more.
In the second video of our series, Money Machine, we covered many essentials. We asked you to write down answers to 5 questions. Why do I have to keep adjusting the aim and tilt of my pipe? Who decides the value of the nickel that drops out of my pipe? How is the value of my nickel affected by where it lands on the table? How did I find out where the customer is located? Why is it essential for me to think of my straight piece of pipe as part of a loop or a cycle? Check out the supporting materials in the Parable of the Pipes book. In it, we share our thoughts on these 5 questions. For now, let's turn our attention to the lower pipe on the rack. So in the second demonstration video of the series, we figured out how to get the nickels flowing through the pipe and the pennies into the bank. What is going to happen when I slide the nickel down this pipe? Well, if I hold the pipe with special care, not much difference in result. Maybe the pipe I had in the first place was too fancy, more than I really needed. But I bet I can buy pipes with holes in them a lot cheaper. But I wonder, how much extra effort will it take to rotate the pipe with special care from now on? Will the cost of the extra effort eat into my profits? Even worse, what if I guess incorrectly about how much to rotate the pipe and keep damaging nickels as they slide down the pipe? Or I get busy and forget to have someone else rotate the pipe correctly. Let's take a look at what actually happens. Uh-oh. When the nickel falls through the hole, where does it go? It's waste. It's scrap. It's gone. My 5 cents is lost. Once I withdraw another nickel from my bank, it will take 5 value-adding cycles or turns through the pipe to earn the 5 cents back to replace the nickel I lost. Is it risky for me to use a pipe with a hole in it, even if I think I can keep the nickel from falling through the hole? Yeah, indeed. When my pipe has a hole in it, I have a quality challenge. The hole prevents me from doing things right, consistently and efficiently. If I do extra work to avoid the hole, the extra work will cost me money and I will slow the slide of the nickel through the pipe. Extra work costs me both money and time. Spending extra money and time slows the nickel's progress through the value-adding cycle or turn and reduces my investment turnover. Investment turnover is the rate that I collect 6 cents for my nickel and that pennies flow into my bank. Yep, quality challenges reduce my investment turnover. Even when I can work around the hole, I still have a quality challenge because I have not fixed the hole in the pipe. Every time I reuse the pipe, it will cost me extra, slow the value-adding cycle, and reduce my investment turnover. Quality challenges are costly all along the loop of a value-adding cycle, from the top of the pipe to the customer and back to the top of the pipe. I'm happy that my top pipe is still in good shape. This pipe is my venture's home court advantage, a solid moneymaker, no holes. It's great to have a pipe that's both effective and efficient. However, I still need to be careful. I have to contend with a natural law that affects all ventures. The law predicts that all pipes will develop holes sooner or later and leak value-adding energy. The law's name is entropy. The risk of entropy is ever present, even when my home court pipe is in good shape today. For example, consider the whole value-adding cycle, not just the length of this pipe. Consider the rest of the value-adding loop that leaves my home court pipe, goes to the customer, and back to the bank. The external part of the value-adding loop is much more fragile than the part of my money machine that I now hold in my hand. Even this home court pipe, the first portion of the value-adding cycle, might be ripped open when I tilt my pipe too much and send nickels flying through or with too much force. Or I might cause damage further along the loop if I aim my pipe in the wrong direction. When holes develop in the loop out in the field, away from my home court, they are harder to detect and more difficult to fix. Now, turning back to my home court pipe, even sturdy pipes like this one can experience sudden increases in entropy. Consider a few examples. What happens if I get tired of tilting the pipe and set it down? Value-adding energy is immediately lost, and the nickels stop flowing. Or what happens if I let holes develop in the pipe and nickels no longer slide out consistently at the end of the pipe? Not doing things right to keep the pipe in good condition absolutely depletes value-adding energy. But now, how about your customers in the field? What if the customer isn't willing to pay for the transformed nickels that are delivered? Or what if your customer's needs and desires change and your nickels no longer do the right things for your customer? Returned nickels are a loss of value-adding energy. Even if you're lucky enough to get the nickel back, you may not be able to sell it for 6 cents to anybody else. Oh boy, it's a challenge to keep the value-added cycle flowing smoothly. And it's also tough to get an investment turnover up to speed again once the value-added cycle gets jammed up. Above all, we know that each new day will reveal new opportunities and threats. Entropy is a natural law that affects all ventures. Yeah, that's a lot to think about. I must admit that it is tough to own and operate a successful venture. It's also really invigorating. Leading a new venture gives us opportunities to earn a sense of achievement, self-respect, and respect of others. It's time to pause and think about what we covered in this Quality Challenges video demonstration. So far, we've covered many essentials. When you view each video, you'll probably say, on the face of it, one understands that. However, keep asking yourself the question, maybe there's something else, something deeper that will make my ventures more successful. For example, did you observe the obstacles to high investment turnover during the Quality Challenges demonstration? Do you have to find and fix all obstacles yourself? If you don't see the connection to your venturing, better view the video again. And also make sure to check out the supporting materials in the Parable of the Pipes book. And feel free to talk it over with your venture partners.